Very nice. Okay, so Keturboy is the Brits, and Obi-Wan Kenobi is the Ottomans. So we got an Ottoman versus British here, it looks like. Should be interesting. Brits versus Ottomans always offers a interesting challenge to observe. So will be fun to follow. So British are down here, and Ottomans are up here. Ottomans are going to get a mosque. They're going to get a trading post. The reason for that is Ottomans really care about their unit shipment timing, so the way they get their shipments out as fast as possible, such as the Abbas one, the Falconet one, the Safai one, is basically getting a mosque to trickle some XP, and then again the trade route deliveries from the trading posts of XP. So basically Ottomans can get towards a very fast industrial timing, a very fast fortress timing, or whatever sort of strategy they're going for. It really helps them out quite a bit, typically. So that's what they're going to do there. So now, we're going to find out right around the time the first card arrives, what will be the exact plan of this Ottoman. So where are we at, Ottoman? So 3 vills first. Now, he does have Sublime Port. Something we've noticed quite a bit with these Ottomans is if you see Sublime Port in their deck, that is a sign that they're going for a fast fortress or a semi-fast fortress. They are considering age 3. Because what they end up doing is they get probably 2,000, 3,000 food, and then they turn it all into a big amount of wood, and then, yeah, it's quite interesting. So the deck is called Fake. So what is Fake? So he's going to trick them somehow? There's some trickery involved here? Fake. Let's see what Fake does. Yeah. Alright, so the Brit deck, pretty solid. Has everything you really need. It has your longbows, your musket cards, your crates. It does have spice trades, so if you can basically get all the hunts on this map, since it's a pretty hunt-heavy map, you can eat pretty well here and be able to keep up your musket numbers, which is great. So yeah, that's pretty good. It's going to be a pretty tough one to see who ends up taking the win here, honestly. So we're going to have to watch this one very carefully. Keturboy did get about 25 wood. Whatever sort of wood treasure you get as the Brits is always a good one, because it just means one extra villager down the road by building another manor house, which is great. So Brits are going to go Governor. Hello, Governor. 200 gold and a tower. Ottomans going for their second shipment of capitalism now. And Quartermaster for 400 wood. Pretty standard stuff there, honestly. Yep. Basically, the Brits really love the Governor Age Up because it gives them some gold right off the bat that they can actually put right into musketeer production without having to keep vills on coin right away, you know? They can get the first, wave of them, I would say. Right, and then that other 50 gold can actually go into hunting dogs as well, which you can get with Brits because normally British are going to have a market available since they want to get that gang saw tech. Right, the 100 food wood chopping technology. So the Brit does start out with hunting dogs, and then he's going to move towards gang saw, most likely, so he can get through his manor boom rather fast. Yep, so we do see a manor house coming up over here to try to herd in these bison and get them in towards the TC, pretty much, yep.
Yes? Ready.
Oh, fascinating. So we got Cheyenne riders from the Brit player. That's kind of an oddity. We rarely ever see that. So opening with Cheyenne riders for the British. Very fascinating. I think it's a very risky play because Almonds are doing a double barracks Janissary. Is the Brit player aware of that? Or no, he's not. So he doesn't know about that, unfortunately. So I think he's going to be in for a rude awakening because he's going to be doing all the Cheyenne attacking and stuff, and then he's going to get the big event of Janissaries, and it's going to be all over. Yeah, no, like, yeah, he is going to get some raiding done, probably take out a few Urooks, get one out, he got two out. So he is down his economy a bit there, but now he's still dealing with Janissaries there, so you do need a barracks of some kind in your base. Absolutely. So he is going 600 wood. Hopefully he's thinking about getting military production now. I mean, the rating is helping out a little bit. You know, he is pinning him a little bit there. Okay, let's see if we can get another build. Oh, very good. Okay, get out. Get out now. You did enough. Alright, so he's going to ship in the longbowmen. Hopefully get the barracks up. Get some more longbowmen. Because if we can go longbowman Cheyenne, that's a viable matchup. You know, you could use the Cheyennes against skirmishers and cavalry, and then use the longbowmen against everything else. That's a viable setup. So yep, Almonds tying in the 2C. Keeping them from their wood. Ooh, these Cheyennes are going to lance onto his... Oh, nice. Look at that. Another dead Vil. Very nice. Ooh. Whew. Look, hot potato. Got a Vil. Hot potato. Got another one. It's great. So he's gotten quite a bit of raiding done here, the British player. I think it's honestly kind of nice, you know. Alright, he is going to get his barracks up. He does have longbowmen here, though. So if Almonds come at him, he does actually have a bit of a defense prepared. So just let the longbowmen stay off to the side. Don't take any direct fights with them and make the Almond run away. All the while, the Almond economy is getting crippled. You know, it's being crippled pretty well here. Look at now he's got two parties of Cheyennes on top of his base, which is probably going to force the Almond into a retreat. You know, and that gives the Brits a chance to grow their infantry army up. Yep, get your spice trade going, so your food economy is totally secured for doing double barracks production. And then just get the Vils you need on either wood or gold ready to go, so you can do a double queue. That combined with Cheyennes, it's looking pretty fatal there, honestly. So that should be quite nice.
Usakaga. Aseki.
That's the Cheyennes basically gunning down those Janissaries there because they're in small numbers. And now the why is he pushing with the Vils for? What is up with the Vils here? What is he doing? What's he doing, man, with the Vils? He's going after his hunts or something? Where are these Vils going? he's eating these hunts now. He's eating his forward hunts. What's this man doing? I mean, he's winning though. He's winning because look at the Almonds. Okay, the Almonds are getting resources, but wait a second. What is he gonna do? Ryder. Yes, this is. Oh, man, that was good. Yeah, like, look, he could have built the boundary in the barracks and fought back, but he was so discombobulated he just quit on the spot. Man, that's scary. I didn't see that coming. I thought the Cheyenne was going to be a liability there, but it ended up being a really good win condition. That was pretty nice, honestly. I did not expect that. That was a nice surprise for me to see. No, I like that. That was a good one. So now we're going to be moving on to the second game of Obi-Wan versus other feller. Other filler. What's his name? Keturboy. Yep, Keturboy. Game number 2. And then we'll move on to the Diaroga series next. Now we got Keturboy as Japoneses, and then Obi-Wan Kenobi is the United States. So we got a United States versus Japan. Very interesting one. So Japan on this map, got a few options. You can either go shrines or you can go fishing, you know, in terms of your mainstream economy. Yeah. But one thing you're always going to want to do on the Sagone or any war map is Japan. Ship in 3 fishing boats before you do anything else, you know. Don't go 2 villagers, go 3 fishing boats. It's a really good, immediate boost to your economy, you know, because a 3 fishing boat shipment is a lot better than a 2 villager one, I will tell you, because the gather rate's going to be a lot better there, pretty much. Yep. See, he does have it in his deck. He knows what to do. He's got the 3 fishing boat card. He even has the 5 fishing boat card. So, if everything's going good for Japan now, he might be able to actually get, you know, a ton of fishing boats out. He also has the Atakebune card as well, so he can get 2 batches of these as well, which is really good. Because that's essentially going to set him up really good for the mid-game in Age 3, should it come to it, I would say. And he's facing pressure on the water, yeah. So first batch of fishing boats is shipping in right now. He's going to put it right on the fish. Should help him get a pretty reasonable age-up time, honestly. So the Japan does go Portuguese consulates. So that means once he's with the Portuguese allies, the cost of the Japanese wonders will be 680 food instead of 800 food. So he's saving 120 on the food costs, which should help out quite a bit there. Yeah, so we'll just check out in a bit what the others look like.
Sí. Preparado.
At attention.
¿Qué me ordena?
Yes? join you.
Though you come, though you come.
Fetch a medic.
USA did a very interesting thing. They actually stuck an outpost right here to try to push on Japan's fishing boats, which I thought was pretty interesting. Japan was like, you know what? I'm just going to take my Ashigarus and I'm going to just weed down that tower pretty much. So, getting rid of the threat there. Japan's now going to get about 600 wood. It's their first one, so they can send it again as Japan, which is great. USA going for a fast fortress into New Hampshire. Wow. I love the New Hampshire age up. It's very surprising. I don't see it a lot in competitive play. So what New Hampshire does, which is pretty strong, they grant you access to an age 3 factory. That's something. And then also they give you access to the Napoleon cannons because of the French Canadians tech too. So that's quite nice. Comes a nice batch of regulars here. Town center trying to garrison. Yeah, Keturboy is pressing pretty hard with the Ashigarus. I don't think Fast Fortress was the play here for USA. Because Japan deploys pretty quickly with their Ashigarus. Because the problem is, Japan can ship their unit cards twice. So it's very easy for Japan to go quickly to a +10 on their Ashigarus on top of what they're making out of the barracks. So you gotta be kind of, you know, careful with that basically. Otherwise things can go pretty bad pretty quickly. Now, looks like another house. He's literally housing his opponent to death. Because he's gonna... Yeah, see, he's gonna get that house down, and then he's not gonna be able to train anything else now. He's gonna have 3... He's got 3 Gatling guns, but no way of actually protecting them, and then the Ashigarus can just go right underneath him with their little spears and just stab him. That's literally it. Because the thing is, Ashigarus have a movement speed of 4.5, so they move pretty quickly, you know. They're a pretty fast-moving soldier there, so you gotta be careful of them. Alright, so Japan is backing off, though, looks like. All USA can do is just keep sending these pikeman levies with the Smash immigrants, which is a pretty nifty card they send right there. One thing I find interesting about this deck, it was basically a hybrid deck, because he opened up the possibility of going Delaware, and he had the possibility of going with the Scottish immigrant Pennsylvania, because he added in the advanced saloon, the Chinese immigrants, and then the Scottish immigrants. So he was going for some pretty interesting ideas there, I think, honestly. So yeah, if USA for some reason gets a ton of TPs, they could go back and get those Highlanders. That's a possibility, but we'll see what happens. Yeah. Here comes the Naganatas. Nice batch of Naganas alongside the Ashigarus. Let's see if the Nagis can take out the Gatlings, because if they can, that'd be pretty good. It's really the only thing keeping USA alive is these Gatling guns. After that, just a bunch of useless pikemen there. They'll fall victim to your Ashigarus. He's going for rolling artillery number 2, which is going to give him 2 Gatling guns. And then if he sends it again, he'll get 1 Gatling gun. And then once you go through that cycle, it goes back from the top, and then you get 3 Gatling guns again. So it's kind of a funny card, you know, 3 Gatling gun, 2 Gatling gun, 1 Gatling gun, and then it goes back to 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1. So yeah, the more you send it, the more artillery you're going to get, which is great. But always on that odd number interval of 1, 4. Well, actually no, it's odd and even. So 1, 4, 7, 10, and yeah. You'll get most Gatling guns out of it. So now he's got 5 Gatling guns. Pikeman is still alive. They get him on top of the Nagis. Nagi behind you. Gatling gun. He doesn't even have this in bombardment. What are you doing, man? Yeah. He like completely threw it out in the middle of the nowhere there. That wasn't good. Alright, so now USA has nothing. They can send like 1 Gatling gun now, right? 1 Gatling gun, or they can go like 8 regulars. He doesn't even have enough wood for Pulowskis. So, yeah, very bad. Very bad situation. Yeah, not good. So Japan did a great job there, honestly. And did Japan end up sending any more fishing boats in by any chance? Yeah, they did. They actually did 5 fishing boats shipping too. So they have about 11 fishing boats on the water without a dock, which is pretty good. I mean, they never had to like commit to a dock and sending wood to make the fishing boats, so that alone counts for something. Now going for diplomatic intrigue. I would assume he would probably be going towards Japanese isolationism to do Yamabushis to siege him up. But doesn't even need to. He already won. That was good. Very nice.